In tonight's episode, we have to deal with an urgent and growing rebel problem on the island. We take some time to deal with some of the housing issues, and we check out some of the new DLC buildings that should help with the housing problem. And of course, we continue to battle the massive corruption on my island. Please join me for Let's Play Tropico Part 4. Well, greetings and welcome back to Tropico 4. This is part 4 of my way through this little mission. We have been inundated with corruption, but we have now set up quite a nice little economy ready to battle back against the problem. Now, we're almost up to December, which means I actually need to empty my bank account. So before I unpause the game, we're going to buy a load of stuff and then we're going to pause it. But before we do that, let's just kind of reset and think about what it actually is that our city really needs to continue to be successful. First place to look is going to be the happiness factors to see what the people need. Food is brilliant, they love it. Housing quality, religion quality, entertainment, okay. Healthcare, okay. Crime safety, nah. Environment, nah. Liberty, double nah. Job quality, fantastic. Respect, fantastic. Overall happiness is actually reasonable. We will have some rebels. We will probably have to do an election, but we should win it. But the big ones there are crime and housing and liberty. Now, liberty should be taken care of by the fact that we've got this newspaper coming up here, and we've got a second newspaper coming up here, so that should take care of that. Secondly, housing. We do have some tenements around here, and we've got one that will actually finish building very, very soon indeed. But what we need to, of course, check though is the number of people versus the number of places where people can live, and we do that in terms in. Uh-oh, I can't find it. I thought it was in here. There we go. Yeah, it's in the economy one. We've got open housing family slots 12, homeless people 66. So without doubt we are going to need more of them. So let's definitely use some of our budget to get some more tenements in place. So that's going to be. I'm having a complete brain fire here. Where is housing? Ah, housing's in housing. Genius. Right, okay. So let's see if we can squeeze 2 of them in. I don't think I can squeeze one in there, but I definitely can over here. I wonder if I can get it that way around. Brilliant. 1, 2. What about if I put this one in diagonally? Come on, squeeze in. Nope. Okay, well 2 should give me another just under 50 slots. So that should be enough for now. Still got 9,000 left though. We've already got a school, we've already got a college, but we haven't got any grade school. So as we've got a bit of spare money, it might be an appropriate time to actually get a grade school in place. Our little tourist area is working fine. Perhaps we could. Perhaps I don't know, dude. Perhaps we could get some more hotels in. Let's have a look. Tourism. That's probably going to cost us a little bit more, though. But I do like some of these nice little posh hotels, especially the Skyscraper Hotel. That's a good one. But we'll have to wait until we've got a lot better economy to go for that one. The suggested building that we've been given here is a clinic. Now, that is probably going to be important, especially as we have now lost our army base. So I shall defer to the intelligence of the automated consort, and we'll stick a clinic down, and that might actually be grounds for unlocking this college as well, because if we're going to get medical stuff, we're going to need more doctors around. So always keep this idea of education in mind strongly. If you don't have the educated people to fill the slots, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on the building, you ain't going to get it, governor. But how about then we go for one of those little grade schools. We're bound to have a whole bunch of children now. Let's have a look though, because we don't want to build something that's not going to be used. Residents, age. We have got 20 people from 0 to 12. We've got 99 people from 13 to 29. So yeah, we've got 20 people that would probably like to go to school, and obviously we'd quite like that, some of them to go to high school and college and stuff as well. So I say yes to grade school, wherever it has gone. And again, we'd probably like to put it quite near our residential zone, but because of the awkward shape of this island, that's a bit of a problem. Now, I don't really want to put the school near the army base. I wonder if it would fit in the place where the army base used to be. Yes, it does, and it only involves destroying a small amount of people's little shacks. Okay, so we've got 2,000 left. We'll unpause. Juno Brown has become a rebel. And I'm sure any second now our corruption will kick in. Alright, so where's our little...
Talk fast, I don't have all day. Time to check up on my...
Right, okay, so we've unlocked our newspaper to try and get our liberty up. We lost 740 for the corruption. We can cope with that. How's our constructors doing? Or perhaps the better question might be, what are they doing? Right, that's working on the tenement. And you guys are also working on the tenement. Oh, yeah, it must be these other ones that I've set up here. Let's stop those two, and once that one's built, let's get this newspaper up to try and help with the corruption problems. $15,000 from this little bit of export there. Thank you very much. Another rebel in place, because it's probably the Liberty. Would really like to get this up and running if the builders would actually get their asses in gear.
Blessed Presidente.
Oh, hello.
The time has come for us to plan the construction of a new cathedral, a true monument to our faith that will make all the Caribbean green with envy.
Yeah. Tell you what, you provide the education and I'll provide the cathedral.
Presidente, Europe has taken serious antitrust measures against several American companies. The U.S. has responded by setting duty fares for European commodities.
Well, I think we're gonna annoy Europe because we already got a bit of a deal going on with the US. So let's hope that doesn't cause me problems and we don't get an embargo set. But we'll go for Europe for new. I think as we have these constructors, they're so blimmin' slow. I think I might put another constructor in because it's just crazy the amount of time this stuff is taking to get up. I've basically spent half the game waiting for things to get built. Well, no, I should rephrase that. All the game waiting for these things to get built.
Presidente guy, let's get the foreign pigs who don't respect us enough. Everyone should respect El Diablo.
National Day. Let's have a look at the various factions. The Nationalists are 100% happy, so no, I don't think I'm going to bother spending stuff on you.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you. They may have used different words, but that does not matter.
Okay, so this is going to be quite a clear choice. We're going to have problems with happiness. So the choices are essentially: do we deny the election completely to stop ourselves being unelected, or do we take the gamble that we can get happiness back up within the year to win this election, or do we even do something even more sneaky like try and eliminate the competition? Well, this is a little bit of a dodgy one, so I think we might actually just have to deny elections for now, and especially until we get liberty up. And after all, what's the point, what's the fun of being El Presidente if we can't be ever so slightly dictatorial?
Hello, chap.
Hello.
Our people have become very partial to your goods. Could you send us some more?
I don't really make any of those things, I'm afraid, so no. Sorry, me old chum, I won't be sending you them.
Sir, the number of rebels on the island is growing higher.
Yeah.
Adequate precautions.
I already did that. I already raised the living standards of everyone and things. Right. 2 citizens to join the rebels. Well, we need more soldiers. Alright, I think... we're going to have to take drastic measures here. We need more soldiers. And we need them now. So, I wonder if this bunker will give me enough. How many soldiers does that give me? That gives me 6. Let's check the threat level. Rebels 9, soldiers 7, criminals 4. So if that builds, that would actually be enough. Okay, let's put everything on hold, annoyingly, except that. And we'll hopefully save ourselves 6 grand in the process, and we'll get it built, and I'll send El Presidente over there as well.
Presidente is here.
Now build me armory and me bunker. Come on, builders, you can do it. Get it up, get it up. Here they come, here they come. They've just got to finish building this before the rebels launch whatever it is that they want to do. The money's going well. Look at that. It looks like we definitely had success getting the economy there. Just need some education to go with it. Now build! And there I am, doing my magical things with this. Go on, flex your little biceps. We've got a little sun on it. Let's just hope we've got enough high school graduates to fill the job position. I wonder what might be good. I think I'll bring in another teacher to increase the amount of high school graduates we've got here as well. Hope you come. There it is. Let's speed this up just a little. There it is. Right, now let's get this newspaper up and running as well, and I'll get my little avatar to come over there because I've got to sort out this liberty problem. Another rebel, really? Can everyone just stop being rebellious, you know? It's not easy being a dictator. Oh, and there goes the clinic. Hopefully that should complete there. Very, very nice, which should help with the happiness in terms of health and stuff. I seem to recall the health was actually alright. Yeah, health is 46. But we had the money to spend, so we might as well do it.
Under representation, Presidente.
Oh, loyalists. Yeah. Loyalists are fine. It's communists. Bad healthcare, insufficient housing, blah 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 blah. Environmentalists. Well, I'm kind of working on the liberty and the housing at the same time, guys. I can't do everything at the same time. Actually, you know what I can do is I've got money. Let's quick build a couple of them. Get the housing back up and running. Which should, if I check my lists now, I know those houses haven't fully built. Help and housing slots 27, homeless 52. I mean, hopefully that kind of stuff should sort itself out as long as there are jobs. Unemployed 12, free job positions 25, and my high school workers are definitely being paid a lot more than my non-high school workers, I think. Wages 12, wages 9, and the high school is full. So I'm doing what can be done. Alright, and there is our newspaper. And then let's get, if I get the other newspaper up as well, to help with this liberty issue. It all feels a bit panicky this time, doesn't it? It's all a little bit like, okay, we're about to get invaded, I'm about to get shot. Okay, let's have a look at the soldiers versus rebels. Now we've got a few soldiers in there. I need to go to the threat level bit. Rebels 10, soldiers 9. Overall threat high. Maybe I should go for another bunker. Don't want to risk getting shot. I'm allergic to getting shot. Army bunker, housing, healthcare for soldiers and their families. Might be worth doing, especially as that guy was warning about some sort of kind of army rebellion. And we do have a bit of spare dosh at the moment. So let's go for it. Let's build a little army base, which we'll pause. We'll just get the... let's get another bunker in here. We've got... Actually, I haven't probably don't want to go too low on the cash in case that upsets my relations with various peoples. So this cigar factory still hasn't come back to life, even after improving the high school stuff. Maybe then let's raise the wages just a little bit for high school workers to 15. If we raise the uneducated to 10, because we need to make sure that we're still above the up above the Caribbean pay. So yeah, Caribbean pay is 9 is now. My average pay is 9. So if I set my uneducated to 10, my cigar factory, which is my high school, to 14, and then again we'll push up the college to 21. Hopefully that will kind of keep things in balance. Right, let's get my avatar and send him here. We do have college people around. Look, I mean, the doctors there have instantly got people, and it's full, so obviously people do need the healthcare. Let's check the happiness, see if any of this stuff is having an effect. Housing quality still poor. Religion quality, no. But look, Liberty's jumped up about 8% there. That is good news. But no one's living in my lovely tenement, despite all the loveliness I've thrown your way. Right, rubbish is looking a lot better now.
Presidente, the UN economic inspector is leaving, and the journalists haven't even warmed up.
Good. That was the completion of the second newspaper, which should reduce my corruption, and my reward is my economy edicts have been unlocked. So let's go and remind ourselves what these are. Oh, cool. So we can use these to kind of get our tourism even better. So we might need to start looking at those in a minute. I wonder if we can use that edict one with the environment thing to improve the our relationship with the environmentalists, because they're still not happy. Although we could actually wait for them to do that thing where they kind of say, hey, you need to do this edict, and then we go and do it. Which might be a more... No, I don't need to do any of them. Which might actually be a more beneficial way of doing it. Where is my little avatar? Here he is. Alright, come on, builders. Build! Get these soldiers looking happy. Can't have unhappy soldiers. School is still full, so there is definitely an appetite for education. But I am going to keep my builders just doing one thing at a time at the moment. We aren't necessarily struggling for the Teamsters at the moment because of the other issues. Oh, we're starting to get some shacks down here, so maybe I should actually get some repeat the entertainment and church bit down here. In fact, that might help with the whole religion thing as well. In fact, we could actually put some very low budget housing down here, because these guys tend to be uneducated. But once again, all my builders are kind of off doing other things. Right, I am gonna get another bunker in there, I think, just because I really don't want to risk getting shot, because it hurts and it's bad. But I probably don't need as much as a bunker, actually. I could probably just do it with a guard station. And if we put that in a different location as well, that might help to share the... Quick build that one, get that up and running. Right! More criminals. Come on, policey dudes, what are you doing? What are you doing? And yet another rebel.
Sweetie.
What?
I'm disappointed.
What?
What century is this?
I will have to stop my weekly nude protests from now on. This is disappointing. What is an Inquisition edict? These are things I don't understand. Inquisition. Alright. Decreases the chances of protest. Woo! Uprising in coups increases rebel activity. Eh? Surely that's like a contradiction with each other. Decreases liberty. Well, that's just what I wanted. And tourism. Wonderful. Tropicans will go to churches twice as often. Right. Well, that immediately sorts out my next building plans. Then we're going to need another church. We're going to need... Are my pubs back working yet? Yeah. Cool. Right. We're going to need some more entertainment stuff down here. Where's entertainment? Entertainment, there we are. Let's go for... How about a little restaurant? Oh no, I have a restaurant. Cabaret? Or is that a bit too posh? Do I have a childhood museum? I thought that I did. I thought I had built one because I wanted people to love me. Oh yeah, there we go. I've already got a childhood museum then, so I'm not going to make another one of them. Well, maybe I'll just go for another pub. Well, this area doesn't really need entertainment because I think the local citizens... Oh no, visitors, slob, spring break tourists, blah blah blah, visitors, tourists. Tropicans. Okay, so no, they can't visit that one. What about then a nightclub or a cinema, or are they all require power? We'll need to start thinking about power stations soon, because they're fun! Okay, well, how about then we put another restaurant up here, and then we've got like extra entertainment for the peoples up at this end, and then we could also put a little pub over here. So then all of my Tropicans will be happy all of the time, forever and ever and ever. Right, we're approaching the end of the year, so we're going to need to start thinking about spending what little money we have remaining. Comrade!
We must not tarry in constructing the bridge to the bright tomorrow.
Oh, actually, the communists don't like me. I think a conventillo is that thing from the DLC. I think. Let me just pause this, and that would help with the housing issues as well. So this might be a case of killing many birds with one stone. Contravello, $6,000 offers cheap quality housing at a cheap price, but housing quality will decrease in time if not renovated. Yeah. Let's do it. I accept your task.
Comrade, we must not tarry in construction.
Oh, hang on, but assuming that communists still hate me. Yes, they hate me, so I accept it. And we'll get building that one right away, especially as I don't seem to need to unlock blueprints either. And actually that sorts out the problem about trying to spend all the money. Wow, this thing is huge! It's massive! I've got no room for that. But that's probably going to go quite nicely in my little industrial area. What? Look at the colours on it! It's like blue and pink and rabbit and all this kind of stuff. Alright, we'll put it in the kind of touristy area, or next to it, because then all the people that work there can live there. Do I want to do 2 down there? Could put some behind the army base. I probably need to get a road around the back of this. In fact, let's see if I can get a road in there first. R for road. Squeeze. No. No. I may have cocked up the traffic system around this area of my island. Come on, there's quite clearly a gap there. Look, there's the gap. Unsuitable? Why? It's beautiful terrain for construction. I love it. I've never seen anything more roady in my life. I have to go through these crops. Guys, this is some of the worst road design I think I've ever seen. Please, please never do this. Yeah, fine, we'll stretch down there. And we'll loop it back up. There we go! Perfect! Perfect. In fact, let's just join up in the middle. just to complete the train wreck that has become my transportation system. Ha! Train wreck! Right, okay, no, speed up then. Well, here comes church number 2.
What is it now?
Let's get the big cheese down to help with the Contrivello.
Presidente,
What?
let's put the island's security in the capable hands of a Tropican.
The first inspector is gone, yet security still depends on the official, blah, 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 blah. Have 10 policemen. Rewards decrease corruption by 10%. UN Interior Inspector Speed. Okay, I can have 10 policemen, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll need another police station and to get some more high school graduates. Okay. Ah, it looks like one of my teachers has rather unhelpfully left. But that's okay. Right, so what's everyone building? You're building my Contrivello, and you're building my church. The Church of the Adipose. Well, we seem... Oops, I just had our corruption thing there, but it was fine. I seem to have warded off rebellion before it took place by heeding the warning signs. Happiness has gone up to 42 from 41. Housing quality is higher than it was before. Religion quality is higher than it was before. Liberty is a lot higher than it was before. So things in Tropico are looking good. The economy is doing fantastically. So those early missions where we just focused purely on money have been a success, because importantly here, I have been able to pay for the things that I want to build. So I think this is going to be a good point to end this particular episode. Please join me in the next episode when I will definitely be having to look at this crime issue. I will have to be I'm going to have a look at this religion quality as well. But I would also like to start getting some decorations into the island as well. You know, it's not looking perfect at the moment, but oh, and we can get a power station in as well. Lots of fun to come. So please like the video if you have enjoyed spending this time with me, and do subscribe as well if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you soon.